You know something, I feel like a change of scenery for once for this devlog time. And it's totally not because we're messing around with code and my other world is a bit too laggy to load at the moment. Yeah, my other world's a bit too laggy to load at the moment, but still. Yeah, I'm not going to let it stop the devlog time. Now, before I get into this video, I said last time round I was going to continue the challenge, which we actually hit the 6,000 subscribers, which means I owe you 7 items. Unfortunately, because of some of the things I was working on in this video, I didn't have time to work on anything that I would consider worth those 7. So you know what? I'm going to next time round add 7 different forms or new riders. It's going to be a bit extra work for me, but I really want to actually thank all of you. It means the world to me. So what have I been working on? This time round, we haven't actually added much new stuff, as we've kind of been focusing on changing a lot of the base core mechanics in the mod. Now, a lot of these mechanics the average person probably wouldn't care about, but it will make our job adding stuff and improving stuff so much easier. So let's start off with, well, the first thing I worked on. Still to this day, I absolutely love these bikes. I mean, some of them might not look a bit weird, some of them might look kind of strange, some of them might need updating, but I love these. I mean, even the rider on. I know it's not a bike, it's a car, but it still looks pretty cool. And I've been working on them, because one of the things that really bugged me was the wheels. Now, we managed last time to get this steering going from side to side, but the wheels would only ever go forwards, and I could never work out how to get the wheels to go backwards and forwards and even stop on the current rotation. But after working on the mirror riders, I learned a bit of code that let me save data to a mob, and I figured, why not save the rotation to the mob? And that now lets us have the wheels turning properly in both directions, forwards and backwards, and even saving their current location. I know this is just such a little minor thing the average person probably wouldn't care about, but I love it. I mean, it works with the cars as well. I love this. And if I go over to the bicycle, you can see I've even set it up with the pedals. Yeah, technically you shouldn't be able to pedal a bike backwards, but it's Minecraft. It's funny. Either way, I absolutely love the way this turned out. And after doing this, I was like, okay, what if I apply the same logic to, I don't know, some of the forms? Henshin. I know the particles aren't anything amazing, but I still find it funny. And if we click this, we go into the bike form, and look, the wheels go. Now this is one I haven't actually set up the steering for, so I probably should have gone with the other one. But you can see the wheels actually now go forwards and backwards. Before they only went forwards. Ah, this is amazing. And if I just grab our other bikey boy and shoot, you can see the wheels turn. And with this one, I've actually got it so the front turns as well, the head for the steering. I forgot about how goofy this looks. Just wee, wee, wee. I love this mod sometimes. Oh, and unexpected side effect of this code, because it's running off essentially the same code as the bikes. If I let's just, the wheels spin if you're riding a bike. I think that's hilarious. But wheels roll, but you know what else does? Balls. Yes, I applied this same logic to the cougar ball. We now get a proper roll forwards, we now get a proper roll back, and it even rolls to the sides. This looks so much better than it used to. Okay, you need to hit like for the cougar balls, right? I mean, look at them. They're all ball-like. And yes, this also works with the poop ball voice. I love this. Wait, I never realized this. You could actually probably puppet it and be like, yeah, hello. Hello. My name, Vice. Whee! Yes, these also work on the bikes. This was unintentional, but I think it's so hilarious I just had to leave it. He looks like he's trying to reach the handlebars. My new favourite forms. You might remember last time round I added a Poltergeist. And the cape kind of annoyed me for much of the same reasons the bike forms and the ball forms annoyed me. Where sometimes the cape just wouldn't behave the way I wanted. Well, now it does. You look at it, if you walk backwards, the cape doesn't flap up like when you walk forwards. You jump now, the cape goes up. When you really go high, you can see it really just flap up. As well as I added like special code for swimming and everything. The capes are so much better now. The capes are so much better. I know most people probably wouldn't care. But I find it absolutely hilarious. You drive on the bike and the cape goes up. I know it's something small. I know it's something subtle. I know people probably wouldn't care. That took me ages to code. You like it, right? You like it, right? Right? But I guess kind of coding something that we already had to work slightly better isn't really entertaining for most people. So let's get into one or two new things. Now, I've showed off this form previously, but Andrew upgraded it and I never got round to showing you the upgrade. This is the monstrous version of Kamen Rider D-End from the Decade and Shinkenja crossover. I think this looks absolutely amazing. Now, we also got 2 extra cards, and I've just noticed the models are set up wrong on this. I'm going to have to send Hosif a very strongly worded message. But let's just see what these 2 other cards do. Don't know if this has actually been set up. Yes, we have the Moose Fang guy. Now this will be the Eagle Undead. It's just Kaijin textures are kind of annoying, so we haven't got round to doing it. But this will be the Eagle Undead. So yes, these are actually the 2 monsters this version of the End summoned in the show. I think this is hilarious, the fact that we've got these set up. And this again was made by Hosif. Actually, talking about Hosif has been working on a absolutely massive project. And I've got a feeling they might want to talk about it.
どうも、仮面ライダークラフトレコード作曲家、そして開発チームメンバーのホスフ・ホースターと申します。この度、バージョン 1.0.8 のリリースの先立ちは、仮面ライダークラフトの日本語訳が決定しました。はい。最近 YouTube のおすすめセクションに日本人の仮面ライダークラフトについて動画が出た。もっと調べたら昔の動画にも見つけました。どうして開発者と日本人のプレイヤーさんにコミュニケーションがないかなと思いながら、やはり言語の違いでしょう。それでその壁を越えるためにいます。これからは開発チームのメンバーたちと日本人のプレイヤーもよろしくお願いします。バージョン 1.0.8 のリリースにご期待ください。今後も仮面ライダークラフトを楽しんでね。Back to you, Kelco さん。Let me take a break here, because I'm gonna screw it up. This is so weird. Okay, oh, that was horrible. Okay, no.
Now, I seriously hope that wasn't just the script of the B movie. You have no idea how much trust you've got to put into somebody to code or do something in a different language. I mean, I struggle with English, so I've really got to thank everybody who worked on the Japanese lang to set it up. I've got to put my complete faith into them. So let me know if there was anything wrong that was said in that clip. I don't know or understand any of it. I only speak English, and I struggle with that sometimes. So whilst talking about the moose, Bangaya, this has actually been added as a set of armor. I never quite know what to say with these. Oh. This is another item with the wrong model. Osif, fix it. I'm a moose. We pretty much only added it because of that the end form. I think it's kind of funny and hilarious. And yes, we added it as a new mob that will be discovered at the Castle Duran structure. I would go and find one, but you get the point. Just imagine some of these walking around the structure. Going, hello, I'm a moose. Hello. Moose. Mouse. Osif was looking through the texture files and realized we had one for the Excel vent and we never actually added it, so we now have the Excel vent. Makes us fast. Yep, that's literally it. Whee! Now, there are other things that have been worked on. We've got potentially 3 massive updates partly created at the moment, along with a lot of background stuff that I can't really show off in these devlogs. So, if it might not seem like we've done a lot this time around, yeah, we have. I spent like 5 nights just coding all these bike stuff and the forms and that. You have no idea how long this takes up. And there was another project. I don't know if I should show it off. Should I show it off? The problem is I don't think it's good enough to add yet. Should I show it off? Actually, you know what? I'm going to. One of the most common questions I get asked about this mod is animations. And the problem with animations is, put simply, I don't know how to do them. Now, you might be wondering, well, there's tons of mods out there, just use them as reference, and unfortunately that doesn't help. Pretty much every single one of those mods I've looked into is created using a program called MC Creator. Now, I manually code everything, where MC Creator is essentially you take a whole bunch of elements and you tell them how to work, and then it works. It kind of creates the code for you, where for me, I am manually creating the code. So the two mod creation styles completely different, and they're just not compatible. Meaning any of the techniques and styles they go for, I can't use. Now, could I go and create this mod in the same style as those mods? Well, yes, but part of this mod is me actually trying to work out things and have fun. People sometimes forget that this is a hobby for me. Creating these things is what I do for fun. And having a program do it for me, that doesn't seem fun or not. But I'm still trying, I'm actively trying, and this is my current attempt. Now, I don't think this attempt is good enough to keep, but I want to show it off to say, look, I know the requests are out there. Unfortunately, it's a tad bit beyond my current coding capability. So this is the closest to an animation that I can achieve, which, to be honest, doesn't look too bad. But when you put it on an armor stand, you can really see the fact that the tire is flickering and going crazy. This was my best attempt. And unfortunately, I don't think it's good enough. I could add this. I could add a whole bunch more on this level, but I feel like if I'm doing this, I've got to do it the correct way. And this isn't the correct way. And whilst we're talking about this, the people that ask about sound effects, there is a sound pack on the Discord. If you want sound effects, I just don't want to add them into the base mod. because this is a fan-made project at the end of the day. We could very easily get copyrighted at any moment and then not be allowed to work on this mod at all. And having actual official content in the mod is one of the easiest ways for that to happen. So when it comes to the music, I want everything to be covers that we have made, not the originals. If it comes to sound effects, I want them to be stuff we have created. If it's textures, I want it to be stuff we have created. I don't want to just repurpose official stuff. So because of that, I can't see us adding sound effects either anytime soon. Those two are some of the highest suggested things. And unfortunately, they're things I can't see coming anytime soon. And I feel like I have to say this because I constantly get asked. So let me know, is this good enough? Does this need more work? Would you accept this? I mean, it does it for all the forms. Just as a few as examples. Wild. Technic. Dead heat. Formula. Rider on. Special. I had to pick that one because I didn't realize somebody had added the line effects that I created for 01 to this. I think it works so well. Brute. High speed, and yes, this does work with kind of the additional tires things. Like, is it Mega Max Flare? Yay! Let me know. Do you want me to leave this in? Should I remove it temporarily so I can work on it a bit more? Let me know. I'm always looking for feedback. So I'm going to end this here. If you've enjoyed this for even a split second, please do consider hitting the like button and subscribing if you're not already. As I said, we are constantly working on new things, and there is a lot in the background which I can't show currently, but will be showing off in the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned. It's going to be fun. Till the next time. Goodbye.